Hello there, and welcome to another Master Math movie media production where you get to play the part of the therapist and solve all of math's annoying problems. Today's topic is solving equations by graphing. Page 90 in your book, the very last section before your test. So pay close attention. Let's get started. Alright, so in this section we're going to be given equations that are set equal to each other. We'll have ax plus b equals cx plus d. And the way that we're going to solve this is we're going to write two separate linear equations. We're going to take this side and set it equal to y. And then we're going to take this side over here and set it equal to y as well. From there, this looks really familiar, doesn't it? Instead of the M, it's an A, and instead of the M and the B, it's a C and a D. But this looks really familiar, right? It should remind you of slope-intercept form. So we're going to write it like this. And in step 2 is simply to graph. And that's all there is to it. So here's our example. We have x minus 2 equals a negative 1/2 x plus 1. Looks intimidating, but it's really not. They want us to solve this using a graph. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take each side and we're going to set it equal to y. So let's do that for this side. Y equals x minus 2. And let's do it for this side. Y equals negative 1/2 x plus 1. Now I have two equations that are in slope-intercept form, and I should be able to easily graph this. Alright, our next step is to graph this, so let's graph the red one first. Our y-intercept is, you should be getting good at this by now. Hopefully you said negative 2, because you would be correct. And your slope is 1 over 1, right? Even though it's not there, we know that it's 1 over 1, so that means we go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, and we could go down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left 1, and let's connect our line and see if that's good enough. We might have to extend it. Let's look at the blue one now. Our y-intercept is 1, so we're going to go up 1 here, and our slope is down 1 over 2 because it's rise over 1, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, connect it. And it looks like they intersect right here, doesn't it? At the point, the x is 2 and we didn't go up or down any, so the point 2, 0. That seems to be the right answer. Let's just check and make sure because, if we're graphing wrong, then it won't be the right answer. Let's plug it into the equations that we have. We want, for the first one, let's let y be 0. And let's see, 1 times 2 minus 2. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 2 equals 0. 0 does equal 0, so we're good there. And let's try the other one. Put a 0 in for y. Negative 1/2. X was 2, and we add 1 to that. Alright, negative 1/2 times 2 is a negative 1. We add 1. Oop, don't forget your negative. That could throw you off. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0, and you get 0 equals 0. And so we're right. So our answer is 2, 0 is our answer for this particular problem. Here's one that I want you to figure out on your own if you can, so pause the video, work it out, and graph it. Alright, so the steps, remember, is we have to set both of these equal to y. So this one, we're going to do y equals 1 over 3x. And this one, we're going to do y equals x plus 8. So our next step then is just to graph it. If the red one threw you for a loop because you couldn't figure out what the y-intercept was, remember, there's nothing there. So your y-intercept is just 0. Okay? So you're going to start at 0, and your intercept, your slope is up 1 over 3. So up 1 over 3, up 1 over 1, 2, 3, up 1 over 3, up 1 over, all right? And you could go down 1 to the left 3, 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 best you can, just like that. Okay, and now for the blue one, your y-intercept is 8. And you're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. That's not going to intersect anywhere over on this side, so I'm going to go the other way. Down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left 1, down 1 to the left 1, left 1, and we're just going to keep going, and I'm getting closer. So, I must be intersecting, there it is, right there. All right, so it looks like I'm intersecting around this point right here, and it's off of my graph, so I'm going to call that negative 12, I believe. So our solution is x is negative 12, and let's see, the y would be at negative 4, it looks like. And if we're unsure, we can plug that in. We can check and solve to make sure that we are correct, which we are in this case. So that's it for this lesson. Short and simple and to the point. That leads us to the joke of the day, which is, what do you call a sleepwalking nun? She's a Roman Catholic. All right, guys. Hope you're ready for your test. That concludes chapter 2. Good luck. I know you guys got it. Put in the work to learn it, to practice it, and just like any other skill, it will come to you. Remember, God loves you. Talk to you next time.